Alrighty guys, what is going up? I hope you guys are all having a great and an amazing day today. Now in today's episode, we're going to be talking about Apple. We're going to be seeing if it's a good buy at the price point it's at right now. So before we actually jump into the episode, I want to talk about M1 Finance. You guys can get $10 to invest in any stock when you guys sign up with my referral link. All that will be down below, so make sure you guys check it out. Free $10 to invest. Check it out. Alright, so now roll the intro, let's go. Bam! So we all know Apple. Apple is in the tech sector. It has a market evaluation at $1.2 trillion. It was the first company to cross over that $1 trillion mark in total market evaluation. And some of its competitors are Samsung, HP, Microsoft, and pretty much any other technology company out there. Now the dividend for Apple is about 1.11%, which honestly isn't too bad because I would consider Apple a growth stock rather than a dividend stock. But overall, Apple has a ton of cash and Apple makes a lot of money. So how much money does Apple have cash on hand? Because when you want to look into a company to invest, especially in a recession, one of the biggest features that you need to look at is how much cash they have on hand. So let's look at the balance sheet. So Apple's cash on hand for the quarter ending in March 31st for 2020 was $107 billion, and that was a 23.9% increase over the year, which honestly is pretty good for a stock that's kind of been in this recession. For them to be able to increase their cash on hand, that's pretty good, to be honest with you. Now, how much revenue does Apple make? Well, for the quarter ending in March 31st for 2020, it was $58.3 billion, which was a 0.5% increase over the year, which for a stock, like I said, for all these stocks that are, in a recession, for all these stocks that are just getting slammed, for them to still have an increase in growth during this time is pretty good. Now, the reason why I think Apple is going to be a great buy is for a couple of these key features. So Apple is coming out with a phone that starts out at $399, which is going to blow out all of its competitors, and it's going to be the lowest priced phone that they have. I think they did this for a couple of reasons. The very first one is right now during these hard times, people aren't going to go out and spend $1,000 on the new iPhone 11. They're going to go out and spend $399 on a good solid iPhone that has the same processor as the iPhone 11, and Apple's still going to make a profit on it, and so they're going to make money. Also, I think Apple is still innovating features like Apple Pay, the Apple Watch, the AirPods, Apple TV. I think that they're going to be coming out and competing with a lot of companies with subscription services where you can have an iPhone for $15 a month and just have the best of the best phone. But all those key features could definitely drive iPhone sales through the roof. Me personally, I think Apple is behind firms like Google, Amazon for their artificial intelligence. What that means is when I go, hey Siri, and nothing happens, but if I go, hey Alexa, they have a lot more software and they have a lot more, space in that field. I'm super excited for about 5G to come out and the iPhone 12 to come out in September. I think this is just going to drive iPhone sales through the roof. And on top of that, hopefully this whole recession and the market picks back up. So now let's actually go ahead and look at the price point and see where I think a perfect buy is, perfect sell, or if you should buy, hold, sell, what you get. What should you do? What should you do? Let's go. Alrighty guys, we are up and loaded here on the TD Ameritrade's Think or Swim platform. So we have ticker symbol AAPL. This is the one and only Apple. So as you guys see, we're going to be seeing if it's a good buy at $289. So do you guys see this yellow line right here? This is what you call a moving average line. So when the stock is above it, like it is here, 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 pretty much any time on the chart, this line acts as a support line. So this is pretty much just when people buy up the stock. So as you guys see, it's hit it here, 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 here. So what I would recommend doing is going ahead, setting alert at a moving average line. The reason why I say that is because I think that's a very good opportunity to make money. It's hit it in the past and history tends to repeat itself. But do I think it's going to hit it anytime soon? No, I think we're going to have a pretty big fall for that to happen, but I think it would be a great opportunity to make some money, and I think it's better to have that alert set than miss out on that opportunity. But overall, is it a good buy at $289? Let's go ahead and look at it. So as you guys see, this stock right now is, in my personal opinion, overvalued. The reason why I say that, okay, is because people right now aren't going to go out and spend $1,200 on a brand new iPhone. They're not going to go out and spend, $2,000 on a MacBook Pro. They're not going to go out and spend $200 on AirPods right now. Do I think they could? Yes, I think they easily could. Do I think they're more likely to buy that $399 iPhone? Yes. Right now, unemployment is hitting record highs. People aren't working. So I do think right now, with the stock being at $289, that is a very, very high evaluation. I think it would be a better, buy around 255 to about 240. I think that's a perfect fair buy. It's not undervalued, it's not overvalued, but around that 240 area is a perfect evaluation and a perfect buy. But if that's, say, you guys already bought in at 289, average down. If the stock market goes down, what I would recommend doing, averaging your position down about every $10 to $20. So if that's, say, it's at 289, you're going to buy it at 269, and then average it down to 259, 249. And you're going to be moving your average prices down. So now when the overall market recovers, you're going to be making a lot more money very, very fast compared to if you guys just would leave it at 289 and the stock would have to break over 289 to be in profit. Now, let's say your average price is 265. Then when the stock breaks above that, you're going to be in profit. On top of that, you're going to be getting dividends. And I think that's a great way to make money while you sleep, is dividend investing. So I would highly recommend this, but this one's definitely a growth stock, not a high dividend paying, because it only pays 1.1%, but it's overall better than nothing. So another thing that you guys have to look at is this RSI right here. This is the relative strength index. So this really just kind of tells if a stock's overbought or oversold. So as you guys see, with this stock being $327, that's red. That means it's overbought. And there's a lot more downside potential. Now, do I think buying it all the way down here is a great opportunity? Yeah, I mean, look at it. It was once at about a 38, and I think that's a great buy. But realistically, right now, with the stock being $289, there's still upside potential from $289 to $327, but the downside potential is equally large. So I think we got to wait for this stock to fall a little bit before we get into it. But if you guys are long-term investors and you guys just don't want to mess with it, that's completely fine. Like I was saying, it's better to be in the market than out of it, especially long-term investing. If you guys are long-term investing, you're still going to average your positions in every, every 2 months or however often you guys buy this stock. So, I think that you guys shouldn't worry as much, especially if you guys are long-term investors. But if you guys are trying to do like a swing trade or a, some sort of, trade on this stock, I think you guys need to kind of wait. So you guys are risking less money to make more money. See, I bought one share here at $339 and I'm up 51 bucks on this trade right here. Am I going to hold this for a long time? Yes, I am. I can see this stock going to about 400 bucks in the next couple of years. That's just my personal opinion. So that is it though. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and if you guys did, make sure you guys smash that like button. We'll see you guys tomorrow in another episode. Remember to stay happy, stay positive, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Overall, stay inside. We'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye.